All right, so I am kind of back on the cutting edge of the EDC world. So what I've got here is the new Maxpedition double-decker EDC pocket organizer. I will put a link in the description, and I will have the dimensions at the end of the video. So if you want to stick around for that, that would be awesome. And if you like what you see, if you could subscribe, give a like, and even comment, that would be even better. Kind of help out the algorithm and help get some more information out to everybody. So what we got is on the front, it's got the kind of hated by everybody non-zip Velcro pocket that I rarely use. I have not put one of my morale pouches on here, or patches, not pouches, patches on here. I will do that, probably put a Galapagos Islands one on here. And so you got the front pocket, and I don't have the Maxpedition EDC organizer. I've got a few Maxpedition pouches, but I'm guessing this is the very similar layout. And so on the right side, this is my tool pouch. I've got a crescent wrench, got a this is kind of a cheap $1 precision-ish screwdriver. So this has bits that are, oh goodness, go with this side. They're not super small, not super tiny. They're kind of in between. Then got some duct tape behind that. I'm kind of taking a page out. I think it was me Zilch or someone else. Put the duct tape onto wax paper just so I can use all of it. It's just a small little bit. Back here I've got a Fresnel lens, and then you can see the alphabet when I'm organizing my EDC documents, any documents, and I want to do them alphabetically. There's a few letters in the alphabet that I kind of get backwards, so it's just easier to look at it. It's kind of around that PQRST range. I always want to shift them around. I have some cordage. I'll have a lighter elsewhere. I got some zip ties, but I've got a hot glue stick just to use as kind of emergency glue. Got some of those bendable ties. Dad got this for me from one of those, probably from Temu or something, but it's actually kind of cool. It's more of a conversation piece than anything. It's just an ultra mini fixed blade, but that was just a gift from my dad. Then I've got my version of a pry bar, and I know pry bars can get really expensive. This was under $4, and I've also got a chisel if I need it. It does work for opening like soda cans and whatnot. So this is a 1/4 inch bit driver. It's got a little bit of rubber on here just to give you some leverage. And it does have a extension here. If you got a driver, it can go in there. Got a Pulse TV flashlight, also gifted by my dad. Got one of these DeWalt extenders, but the nice piece is it's got that, whoops, hit my camera lens there. It's got that'll capture the screw. And let me tell you, I was putting some handles on some doors, and all my dad had was wood screws this weekend, and I really could have used that extension thing to hold the screw in there as I was trying to apply pressure. As you can imagine, there were some pleasant words said as the screw went flying off to the side as I was trying to screw it through the metal to get to the wood. Got a little mini screwdriver here. This is kind of comes with, I think these were also bought off a Temu for like a 2-pack for under $1, and you can also get them in a lot of eyeglass kits. I think I got an eyeglass kit, which you'll see in the back, that came with the exact same screwdriver from Fleet Farm. I've got a tweezers, full-size tweezers, and then a nail cutter, then my Bic EDC pen. And then in the back here, I just got some wet ones. And then should be some 1/4-inch bits. And then up here, I did not, because of these two up here, I did not put anything in this side. But kind of again, going the pocket theory thing. I do have a charge brick in here. And no, I have not moved a charge cord in here. I'll probably slide a charge cord either down here or down here. I just packed this out this morning. And then I've got a tin on this side, and you can see it was slightly open, but the closing of the pouch will keep it also Velcroed on. Thanks to Suds over at Pocket Theory again. And then I've just got some heat shrink. Kind of use this with the bands on the Earthling EDC pocket card. And if I can get it out of there without spilling them too much. So if you ever wear like button pants, like khakis or whatever to work, these large safety pins are a lifesaver. If you ever pop a button on them, yeah, you could, in theory, use the belt to keep things together, but ultimately it's gonna, unfortunately, probably without the button that has now fallen off, kind of spread the zipper open at some point. So having those large safety pins has saved me once or twice. I have tried to remedy that problem by no longer buying pants or kind of nicer shorts with the sewn on buttons, but I still have a few, so I definitely carry those, and they can be a lifesaver on the job, especially if you're doing a more active job. So now we got this really awesome kind of dump pocket in the back, and taking an idea from my smaller version of this video, which I ended up keeping it as is. I organized stuff a little bit better there. I think I took a idea from one of the viewers, putting the contact drops and stuff in a bag to keep them sorted a little better. But I did go with the Victomax. I'm not sure how you say this, but this reviewed really well as a power bank, and I actually love it. Been using it recently. And then I've got, haven't used this yet, but this thing is such a good idea, and Menards had them for like $4 instead of the 20+ bucks they are on the Matador site. It's the pocket blanket, so that fits perfectly in there. And then on this side, you're probably wondering, how do these stay like that? And sorry, I got really close to the phone if it got really loud all of a sudden. Well, again, thanks to Suds over at Pocket Theory, just expanding that idea, I just ran a strip of Velcro along here. So now anything I put in this pocket, if it's shorter, I can hold it down. So basically, to save some time, there's a magnifying glass which has multiple uses, but also came with the eyeglass kit. So basically have a small first aid kit, and then here's that other screwdriver along with the screws from the glass kit. And then just down here are some kind of the eyeglass. I bought my glasses at Costco, and they give you that little cloth that cleans the glasses, and then I also threw a microfiber in there. But yeah, this adding Velcro to the interior of your pouch was just a genius idea. And if you can, as you can tell, I kind of work in management, team leadership, so I always just kind of ingrained in my head to give credit where credit's due. So yeah, this is my loadout of the Maxpedition pouch. Between Viperade and Maxpedition, honestly, I could not tell you which one is my favorite, as I like them both, probably for different reasons. Maxpedition has really great straightforward pouches. Viperade goes a little, branches out maybe a little more, but man, awesome. Both of them are awesome. And as I say that, the double decker is definitely a great branch out for Maxpedition. Really the only cons are the interior. If they could use contrasting colors, it would video better and it would just be easier to see your stuff, most importantly. But for the sake of the videos, it would definitely video better. But I do like contrasting colors on the interior, so Maxpedition, if you're listening, that would be an awesome addition to these. Doesn't even have to be high vis, could just be something kind of like a khaki color, just on the darker color, just a lighter color. You don't have to go orange, pink, whatever, just go a lighter color on the interior. That would help out a lot and keep like the elastic black. So the dimensions on this, these are rough estimates because it's kind of packed out when I took them. So the height of the overall height of the pouch is 7.5 inches. The width is 5.5 inches. The depth, as I packed it out, is 3.25, and it could definitely go more. So the dump pockets, the drop pockets here, those are 4.5 wide by 5.5 deep. And the right elastic, the underneath bigger part, is roughly 2 inches wide. And the front smaller elastics are roughly 1 inch. On the left side, the back pockets, they're the back elastic, there's 3 of them, are roughly 1.5 inches wide. And the smaller front elastics are roughly 0.75 inches wide. Now the back, whoa. All right, you got that whoa for free because I hit the camera. The back is roughly 1 inch deep. The height is 6 3/4. Sorry, I used top. I don't know why I used that. But the height is roughly 6 3/4. The width is roughly 5 inches. And of course the depth, you can put thicker items in there because it'll bulk out. I just measured right here. And then this pocket here is roughly 5 1/4 deep and 4 3/4 wide. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Maxpedition makes some great stuff, and this is a great pouch. I definitely recommend giving it a go. Take care.